What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Eshani, and today we will be watching this movie called Django Unchained. It's quite a long one, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it's Black History Month, as you guys might know. So I asked you guys to suggest some movies that I could watch that might be related to topic on hand. And so, yeah, you guys gave me a few of them. I've got quite a lot. It's like 15, 20, some in that range. I'm obviously not going to be able to watch all of them in this month, but it's all right, you know, because I'm going to watch them throughout the year. I'm just going to focus more on these films during this month, but I'll also be watching them after this month. Let's be honest, all months are Black History months, and White History, and Brown History, and whatever race history, right? So yeah, but in this month in particular, I'm going to be focusing more on these movies. If there are some that you would like me to see, let me know in the comments down below. If not in this month, like I said, and then some other time I'll watch them, but eventually we'll get through them. Got quite a few of them, and this month in particular I'll be focusing on a mix of genres. So I've got this one, I've been told is sort of action, and it also deals with the topic at hand, and also it's done by Quentin Tarantino, whose films I've never seen. If you're new to the channel, I'm actually not from America or the West. I'm South Asian, so I know very little about Hollywood movies and directors and stuff like that. And this guy's been recommended quite a few times, not for this movie in particular, but you know, some other films of his as well. So that's why I'm starting with this guy, because I'm kind of excited to see his work and also deal with the topic at hand. Sort of like two birds, one stone sort of thing, you know? So this is my first time watching this film, but also first time watching any Quentin Tarantino film, which, like I said, have been recommended. That guy, his films have been recommended quite a few times on the channel. I'm excited to see this one. Before we get into the movie though, I do have full-length reactions available too. This is more like a watch-along where I just watch the movie like I'm gonna right now, and I don't edit anything out. And so then you play the whole movie at home and sync it with mine and watch the movie along with me, like the entire thing. So that's available on Patreon, link in description. For this video, I do not have a link to this shirt because this is a shirt that was actually made by my little cousin's school. They made it in their school. All right, so here we go. Without any further ado, Django Unchained. Here we go. Sam Jackson, that's, I forgot his name. Nick Fury, there we go. Django. March on their backs, man. 2 years before the Civil War, 1858, somewhere in Texas.
I'm Dr. King Schultz. This is my horse, Fritz.
Fritz.
Dentist? Now, are you the spec?
Didn't you see the tooth?
So, I wish to parley with you.
Speak English.
Please forgive me. It is a second language.
Oh, it's actually my third.
Hello, you poor devils. Is there one amongst you who was formerly a resident of the Caruso plantation?
I'm from the Caruso plantation.
Was that one? Oh. This one. Or it might be the last one because he was trying to hide.
What's your name?
He's like, shit, I just said something I shouldn't.
Django.
Then you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
Okay.
Do you know who the Riddle brothers are?
Big John, Ellis, Raj. I'm Dominic, call him Little Raj.
Again, would you recognize them?
Hey.
My good man, I'm simply trying to ascertain...
Speak English, goddamn.
A customer trying to conduct a transaction.
I don't care. No sale. Now off with you.
Did you simply get carried away with your dramatic gesture, or are you pointing your weapon at me with lethal intention?
Last chance, fancy pants.
Fancy pants.
Very well.
Not the horse. Let them all go free. Well.
And you killed Ace! I only shot your brother once. He threatened to shoot me. And I do believe I have one, two, three, four,
That's true.
witnesses who can attest to it.
Yes.
Now, if you could keep your caterwauling down to a minimum, I'd like to finish my line of inquiry with young Django.
Oh my god. Where are the others? Where are they gonna go?
Don't you touch my brother's coat!
So I'm thinking if they go back to whoever they fucking belong to, they're not gonna be happy.
You gentlemen have two choices. You could lift that beast off the remaining speck, then carry him to the nearest town. You could unshackle yourselves, take that rifle, put a bullet in his head, bury the two of them deep, and then make your way to a more enlightened area of this country.
Come on.
Now, wait a minute, fellas. Let's talk about this.
Oh no. Time for talk is gone.
Be reasonable in a situation.
Yeah, let's be reasonable. Okay. Daughtry, Texas. I don't know, I feel like this guy is good, but he just bought him. But you know what I mean? I feel like he's good. But... It's a nice shot. You know, his head in the noose. Nice imagery there. Yeah?
They ain't never seen no nigga on no horse before.
Right, because when they were chained, they didn't have any horses for him. And now he's unchained. Django Unchained.
Get that nigger out of here.
Remember, get the sheriff, not the marshal.
Should I trust this guy? I wanna. He comes across as good.
Bounty hunter.
He's looking for the Brittle brothers because he asked him, would you be able to recognize them?
Hunter deals in corpses.
Post.
I track that man. I find that man. I kill that man. After I've killed him, I transport that man's corpse back to the authority. At which point the authorities pay me the bounty. Raids of flesh for cash. It's like a reward.
You kill people and they give you a reward? Bad people.
Ah, better they are, bigger the reward.
They've got auto refill option enabled, huh? Cups just went up. It's almost half.
Looking for the Brittle brothers.
There it is.
You point them out, and I kill them. I agree to give you your freedom, $75, and ask if...
Sheriff's here.
Come into Bill Shop's town and show your ass.
Anyone else? No? All right. Sit yourself.
Now you can get the marshal.
Can we just leave?
You and your nigger come out right now with your hands over your head, and I mean right now.
Is this the marshal I have the pleasure of...
This is U.S. Marshal Gil Tatum.
Na wunderbar, marshal.
Okay. He's German.
I shan't be shot down in the street.
You mean like you did our sheriff?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. A man lying dead in the dirt, who went by the name of Bill Sharp, is actually a wanted outlaw by the name of
I thought that was a bounty on his head, yeah.
Circuit Court Judge Henry Allen Laudermilk of Austin, Texas. He'll back up who I am and who your dear departed sheriff was.
Well played.
In other words, Marshal, owe me to
For killing your sheriff. Alrighty then. It's funny how Schultz is, he's German. English is his second language. But he's the most eloquent out of everyone I've seen so far. Pretty good.
Find my wife, buy freedom.
I want you to burn the runaway eye right here in his cheek. And the girl, too. You will sell him cheap.
But is there like I get it, you know, like selling him cheap is like telling him you're not worth much, but you're just losing money yourself.
How do you know her name?
I don't know why I'm trying to justify this bullshit. Justify or not justify, rationalize, make sense of.
Her owner's German?
Yeah, how you know?
He's German.
Von Shafts. She speak a little German.
That's as German as it gets.
When she was little, her mistress taught her, so she had somebody to speak German with.
Your slave wife speaks German and her name is Brunhilde von Schaft?
Yep.
He knows her? Schultz, I mean. Why is he so surprised? Character customization. Let's go.
During the act, you can never break character. Now, Django, you may choose your character's costume.
Hey.
He had a horse.
My guy went with blue. Let's go. As you can see, I love blue.
And Fritz?
He trained him. Fritz, I like him.
I have 5,000 things I might say that could change your mind.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink. Django is a free man, you understand? You can't treat him like any of the...
She looks confused.
Why I should treat him like white folks?
No. That's not what I said. You just treat him like you would Jerry.
Where's Tom? Tom and Jerry.
Big Daddy call it that because it's big.
I wonder why he called himself Big Daddy.
Oh, you really free?
Yes, I was free.
You mean you want to dress like that?
Ooh, that was good.
3 brothers?
Uh-huh. Well, one's over in that field.
That's him? He recognizes him? Yep. Okay.
Ain't this what you want to keep me funny for you, Johnny? Please.
I like the way you bag, boy.
They whipping little Jody? Point me in that direction.
So that's what that R is for. Okay.
And the Lord said, the fear of ye.
Doing that while reciting the Bible. Why has he got papers all over him?
You remember me? I like the way you die, boy.
Stupid little bitch. There's a third one. I'm worried he's like gonna attack him.
Y'all want to see something?
You give it to one of them. Sure, they would love to. The dude with the gun, or is that Schultz? That's Schultz, okay.
Were they?
The people you're here for.
Sure that's him?
Yeah.
Positive?
I don't know. I don't know what positive means.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just what?
Yes, I'm sure that's Ellis Brittle.
Oh. Shot him in the back. How did that happen? What a shot. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm Dr. King Schultz, a legal representative of the criminal justice system of...
Okay. Just gonna do the same thing here again.
The penalty for taking deadly force against an officer of the court in the performance of his duty is hung by the neck until you're dead.
Everyone lowers their weapons. I was like, can he read?
Load up the bodies as quickly as you can, and let's get out of here.
Honestly, this is like a perfect business for someone who's like a freed slave, you know? They make money and revenge.
That's them sons of bitches.
That guy is good. Saw them coming. Saw this coming a mile away. That's what that was when he took the money out and okay. Oh, is that some sort of an explosive?
Can't see fucking shit out of it. Hey, this goddamn shit. Willard's wife. You make your own goddamn mind. Nobody's saying they don't appreciate what Jenny did.
Well, if all I had to do was cut a hole in a bag, I could have cut it better than this. When I start riding, the bag's moving all over, and I'm riding.
I just made mine worse. Anybody bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
That's the guy who did this? Or whose wife did this?
I can keep riding this fucking thing.
Fuck all y'all. I'm going home. I watch my wife work all
Oh, that's the guy.
on. Don't ask me or mine for nothing.
We gotta kill a nigga over that hill there.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm confused. Are the bags on or off?
This is a funny scene, man.
But not pointing the fingers, they could have been done better. So how about no bags this time, but next time, bags right, and then we go.
Reasonable. If only you thought of everything that way. Them shitheads.
Auf Wiedersehen.
There it is. Auf Wiedersehen!
Let's tend to do that.
Big Daddy. Let him. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he would love to. Got him. Let's go. Bullseye.
The kid's a natural.
Okay. This is the second time I'm seeing red on white. Is that imagery? I think so.
The name of a character, the most popular of all the German legends.
Tell a story? Come on, I want to hear a story.
Every German knows that story.
Tell it, bro.
Hilde was a princess. He put her on top of the mountain. It's a German legend. There's always going to be a mountain. And he puts a fire-breathing dragon there to guard the mountain. Unless a hero arises brave enough to save her. A fellow named Siegfried scales the mountain. He slays a dragon. He walks through hellfire because Brunhilde's worth it.
I know how you feel.
I was gonna say, Brunhilde's worth it.
How do you like the bounty hunting business?
White folks and they pay you for it.
That's what I was saying.
It's not to like. Why you care what happened to me? Why you care if I found more?
I've never given anybody their freedom before. And now that I have, I feel vaguely responsible for you. Plus, when a German meets a real-life secret, that's kind of a... As a German, I'm obliged.
Siegfried Unchained.
Like my daddy did.
D.
Sky. I've got
I find it fascinating, the different terrains, you know. Like that shot right there, there was this one side, as it's completely dry, and then the other side is complete snow. Like, it's ridiculous. Nature, you know. It's beautiful, really. Beautifully lovely.
What happened to Mr. I want to shoot white folks for money?
His sons would.
I think he met slave masters more than just white folk. But...
Dandy Michaels, Gerald Nash, and
Crazy crickets.
If Smitty McCoy wanted to start a farm at 22, they would never have printed it.
Brutal.
Now quit your pussy for
Oh, he thinks he's playing. I'm like, why is he laughing, giggling? Wow, it's a good shot. It's a very good shot. That's the rest of the gang. It's weird, you know. I know what those things are called. Their asses look like the heart, you know? And after a very cold and very profitable winter, Django and Dr. Schultz came down from the mountains and headed for Mississippi.
the front shaft, R on right cheek. Calvin Candy.
J Candy. I don't even know what the fuck those things are for, like. The mouth, is it like so they don't talk or bite or what? Like, what the The neck thing? Why? What's the point of that?
She ain't no field nigga, but she ain't good enough for the house no more either. They gonna try to make her a comfort girl. Not while I got freedom, not while I got my gun.
The man walks up to the farmer's farm. He knocks on the farmer's door.
I love it when he does that.
Horse, but the farm, and makes an offer so ridiculous the farmer is forced to say yes. Can you convincingly masquerade as someone who's an expert on Mandingo fighting? Your character is a Mandingo expert I hired to help me do it.
Mm-hmm. The Cleopatra Club.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
They're French?
Ain't nothing lower than the black slave.
Then play him that way.
And he prefers Monsieur Candy to Mr. Candy.
Si c'est cela qu'il préfère.
He doesn't speak French. Don't speak French to him. It'll embarrass
You don't wear a hat in the house, white man. Even I know that.
You go!
No! Well, arrivederci, Luigi. Come on up.
Arrivederci.
Cecere.
Doesn't look too happy.
DJANGO. The D is silent.
You enjoy that, boy. You've learned.
They're just doing what they have to survive, unfortunately.
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
What would you say, Django?
$12,000.
He's interested.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Yeah. We're all on the ground. Walking.
See, Doc.
Yeah. Everyone ate some here. Nothing lower. Or Blake Slaver, that's what he said, right?
The name of the game is keep up, not catch up, nigger.
Touch your guns, you die.
Everybody calm down. I said no harm done.
His horse just got back up like that.
Butch, means you...
Magical horse right there.
Oh, I'm gonna go walking in the moonlight with you.
You wanna hold my hand?
Oh, wow, he's missing all the teeth in the back. I like the tune, you know? You really dislike him, don't they?
Want your eyeball, boy?
Oh, sir.
You want a boot healing?
Oh, sir.
Keep your goddamn eyeballs off me. Last that bad look at me again, I'll give you a reason not to like me.
Confirmed that Brunhilde is at Candyland. Stop antagonizing Candy to blow this whole charade, or more than likely get us both killed.
What you said was, this is my world. My world, you gotta get dirty. Well, that's what I'm doing, getting dirty.
Yeah. He's playing the character.
See you at Candyland.
Candyland.
Back at it. That means you too, Moonlight.
Moonlight.
How long was he loose?
Hey, so not.
How far he get off property?
About 20 miles off prop. Ferg said that length here, y'all.
I'm so glad I have subtitles. I don't know what the fuck he said.
When I pay $500, I expect to get 5 fights out of him.
About my $500. Gonna reimburse me.
I'll reimburse you.
You will?
Yep.
Ain't paying a penny for that pickaninny. Got no use for him. Ain't that right, Doc?
Yeah. I was gonna say he's breaking character, but...
Don't mind me handling this any way I see fit.
He's your...
Marsha and the bitches send D'Artagnan to nigga heaven.
The dogs, yeah. That's a woman? The one with the face covering?
Just ain't used to seeing a man ripped apart by dogs is all. I'm just a little more used to Americans than he is. We rode 5 hours so you could show off your stock. Let's get to it, because as of now, if he's an example, I ain't impressed.
Okay. He's playing it well. He's not breaking character. Even Schultz is finding it difficult to keep in character, but Django, he's got no problem. What? That 68 changed to a 65. Or is that a different check? It might have been a different check. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like the house from The Notebook. He rebuilds it. The dream house of... Ellie, I think her name was. Is that actually her, or is he seeing her again?
Who the hell you calling Snowball, Pulse boy? I'll snatch your black ass off that nag down here in the mud so fast, make
Hey, our guest, Stephen, and you old decrepit bastard ought to show them every hospitality. Spend the night. Go up in the guest bedroom to get too ready.
He gonna stay in the big house?
Stephen, he's a slaver. It's different.
In the big house? Oh, no, I ain't got no problem with it. If you ain't got no problem with burning the bed, the sheets, the pillowcase, and everything else when this black ass motherfucker...
He really doesn't like him.
Hilda in the hot box.
What's she doing there?
What you think she doing there in the hot box? She been punning.
Christ, Stephen, how many people ran away while I was gone?
2.
It's like, dude.
Lucky for her, they was
Come on, Django.
damn bushes and shit.
How long she been in the box?
Oh, Django.
Been in there all damn day. And
Well, you and Cole be responsible for getting Hilda cleaned up and presented to Dr. Schultz.
It's interesting, you know? He's able to talk back, sort of argue, you know? So I've not seen that from anybody else other than Django, but, you know, that's... He's not his. That's just a closed metal box out in the sun. Gets hot. It's a well. Oh no, oh, that's not what that is. Fräulein.
And I shall bring
Much obliged.
Oh, lovely. I'm like, where's Django? Is he in the closet, under the bed, or where's he hiding? And he outside, okay.
Spreche jetzt nur für den Fall mit Ihnen Deutsch, dass Candys Leute uns zuhören.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. They should keep on speaking German. case they're listening.
Schön Sie sind.
She is so confused.
Ein gemeinsamer Freund von uns beiden und ich einige Mühen auf uns genommen. Viele Meilen geritten, um Sie zu finden, mein Freund, um Sie zu retten. Bitte trinken Sie.
Ich habe keine Freunde.
Oh, doch, die haben Sie.
Wen?
Das kann ich Ihnen nicht sagen. Unser gemeinsamer Freund. Einen Hang zum Dramatischen.
Wo ist er?
Steht direkt hinter dieser Tür. Versprechen Sie mir, dass Sie nicht schreien werden. Sagen Sie, ich verspreche es.
Ich verspreche es.
Hold on to the glass, don't drop it.
Hey, little troublemaker.
Okay. Oh no, it's alright, cool. I thought she was gonna make a loud noise.
Devil, you. Just a big nigga.
Don't.
He needs to have panache.
Need to have what?
Panache.
Sense of showmanship.
You didn't know what that meant either.
And win fights. First thing is first.
First things first.
This guy's his hype man.
Can't imagine what it's like not to hear your native tongue in 4 years.
Well, hell, I can't imagine 2 weeks in Boston.
That wasn't that funny.
It looks like this pony's got big eyes for Django.
No, don't look. Come on. Well played. But don't hold that guy. I don't like that guy. He's onto them. That's what I was worried about. Nah, he's onto them. The first look they exchanged, I was like, someone's gonna notice. They always do.
It wasn't me who came to you to sell him.
Sure what?
This guy. Suck up. They were all doing what they need to do. That's the thing. Survive, so.
The doctor here might be interested in seeing Hilter's peel back, seeing as how they don't have many where he come from.
I haven't.
No. Steven's right. You might find this.
I told you he's onto them. I think I know what he's doing. He's trying to make the other dude uncomfortable.
Got her all dressed up and looking nice.
But Lee, Dr. Schultz is from Dusseldorf.
And it's working, then why won't it? I mean, what?
Look at that, doctor. It's like a painting. Look at that.
Calvin! I know I want to look at her whipped up back.
Fine.
Expression on Steven's face. Third time's a charm, eh? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This guy's not gonna let this go, is he? He's not letting this go. He's gonna keep doing stuff like this until he loses it.
Allow me to propose another proposition.
I'm all ears.
He's gonna buy her too.
You mean get up out of my chair?
If and you could manage it, handle it myself. Put me in the library. I just can't understand why you won't come talk to these.
That's their code. Maybe in the library.
Them motherfuckers ain't here to buy no man damn. Who wants that girl?
Know the meme. This guy saying the word motherfucker quite a lot. It's his thing, apparently.
Yeah, he'll did. Her and Django. Them niggas know each other, but he's just about to buy who he come here to buy when I interrupted. Thank you, Stephen. You're welcome, Calvin. Wouldn't pay no never mind to no $300. That $12,000, that made you real friendly now, didn't it?
Steven's good. Steven's really good.
Well, Ben here took care of my daddy and my daddy's daddy. Well, Ben took care of me. Old Ben here shaved my daddy with a straight razor. I would have cut my daddy's goddamn throat, and it wouldn't have taken me no 50 years to do it neither. He never did. The science of phrenology
Waiting for the right moment.
is crucial to understanding the separation of our two species. In the skull of the African here, area associated with submissiveness is larger than any human or any other subhuman species on planet Earth.
Hey! Don't lay your palms flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels that sawed off.
Ooh. Bleeding.
One leaf Candyland with Broomhilda. The price is 12,000. If y'all think my price here is too steep. Oh! Take your goddamn hammer here and beat our ass to death with it, right in front of both y'all.
Easy, big fella.
What's it gonna be?
May I lift the hands off the tabletop in order to remove my billfold?
Okay.
That 12.
It was a pleasure doing business with y'all.
Yeah, at first I was thinking Steven's just doing what he needs to do to survive, but he did not need to do this to survive.
Would you please stop playing Beethoven?
Okay. Beethoven. He's German too, isn't he?
White cake. I don't go in for sweets. Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking, that's funny, because he's a dentist. His name's Candy. He's got terrible teeth, by the way, Candy.
You brooding about me getting the best?
He just said he doesn't go for sweets.
Alexandre Dumas. He wrote The Three Musketeers. I figured you must be an admirer. You named your slave after his novel's lead character. Alexandre Dumas is black. Hilde von Schaft. Consider yourself a free woman.
That was a big spoonful he got.
Mr. Candy. I would say auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
What auf Wiedersehen actually means is till I see you again.
Yeah.
And since I never wish to see you again, to you, sir, I say goodbye.
Called him Mr. Candy, not Monsieur.
One more moment, Doctor. It's a custom here in the South. Once a business deal is concluded that the two parties shake hands.
I'm not from the South.
But you are my house, Doctor. In Chickasaw County, a deal ain't done until the two parties have shook hands.
If I don't shake your hand, you're gonna throw away $12,000?
She tries to leave here before this nigger-loving German shakes my hand. Cut her ass down.
Okay, two kinds of people, eh? One gets in the way, the other one gets out of the way.
I insist.
If you insist.
You gonna pull the gun? Yep. I was expecting that. Let's go. Yep. I was so ready for him to pull the gun. Come on. Come on. You gotta take them all out. Come on. I keep shooting. Mousy or something was his name. No more bullets. No more bullets. I was gonna say you should pick up a weapon on the way. I'm like, come on, man. All the others, you know, the slaves. There are plenty of guns. Pick them up. Let's go. This is your chance. Take them all out. Oh, close.
Nigger gonna kill!
There you go. How was the guy pointing his gun to the door? That doesn't make sense. Shouldn't he be pointing it towards the guy shooting at him? Pick up that gun. Come on, you're gonna need it. Should have picked up that gun. There's a lot of them.
Stop shooting, goddammit! Django, we got your woman. He gonna blow our goddamn brains out.
Oh, it's moonlight.
8.
I love you.
9. Hold it!
Pick up that weapon. What? No, that now.
Black boy paid to kill white man. How'd you like that line of work? Time to say goodnight to them nuts, Black.
Yeah, Miss Law won't see you. Oh, and she changed her mind about snipping Django.
Wow. Is he trying to save him now?
When you snip nuts, most of them bleed out in about 7 minutes. We sales to LeQuint Dickey got it worse than that. Out of nowhere, Miss Laura come up with the bright idea of giving your ass to the LeQuint Dickey Mining Company till the day you die. All day, every day, you will be swinging a sledgehammer. They're gonna work you till your back give out. Nigga, hit you in the head with a hammer, throw your ass down the hole.
En route to the Quentin mine.
How'd you like to make $11,000? Like that plantation Candyland? It was $11,500. Y'all rolled right past it. It ain't illegal. You got to earn it, white boy. $11,500 fortune waiting for you back at Candyland is in the form of a wanted dead or alive bounty on Smitty McCall. Now, all four of them gentlemen, because they just got away with murder. They killed innocent white people.
Wanted dead or alive?
Calvin Candy got shot, and everybody there decided.
This guy's good.
So here I am. And that $11,500 is up for grabs, and the last thing they'd expect is y'all riding back in there and getting it.
Is he Candyman's slave, or did he ride in with a white man on a horse yesterday?
He rode in on a horse with a white man.
He wasn't no slave.
Well, Smoke, you got a deal. Why don't you give him your gun and gun belt? Perfect.
That's good to know.
All right. Those guys. Yeah. Dumb as shit. I'm glad they are. Come on, get those guys with you too. Sure, they would like to help. You know?
Don't let that dynamite.
They're free to go. Although I'm not sure how far they can get. Oh, could make it to one of the free states. That's a big if, though. It's Django. There he is. I like how that guy just put his hand up like that. You ain't Neo? You think you're gonna stop the bullets? That's Schultz. He's got the papers. Hyaden. Rest in peace, legend.
It's me, baby.
Oh, I thought he set the dynamite in the house.
Y'all gonna be together with Calvin in the by and by just a bit sooner than y'all was expecting. You had your hands on my... Django! Be a silent here, baby.
Hi, Miss Laura.
You shot him from this angle. Shouldn't she go into that wall instead of just... Anyways, it doesn't matter.
You know, for now, I didn't know that burgundy was my color.
Where are all those people? There were like 100 people before in here.
I count 6 shots, nigga.
I count 2 guns, nigga. Get your kneecap.
Oh, God! Mother! Let me kill this nigga. You ain't gonna get away with this, Django. You can run, nigga, but they gonna find your ass. And when they do, oh, Lord, what they gonna do to your ass? They ain't gonna do...
Dynamite.
Django!
Is he wearing Candy's clothes? He's got the, whatever that's called, cigarette or whatever.
With the restless guy, don't you bother. Of the West, always cool.
Getting donuts on his horse.
Fastest gun in the South.
Let's get out of here.
That's it. No horses were harmed. Yeah, hope not. Okay. What a movie. Wow, that was brutal. Good, man. It was a very good story. Like I said, very brutal in many ways. I mean, blood and the killing and all that, but you know, way more than that. And I've never really seen a movie like this before. They didn't hold back, did they? They did not hold back, not for a second. And that's crazy. Yeah, all right. It was a really good movie. If you want to see the full length reaction, like I mentioned at the start, it'll be available on Patreon. Check it out, link in the description. Now then, to the movie. Yeah, like I said, really like the movie. Like the story as well. Portrayed the South and the period 2 years before the Civil War. From what I've heard, it looks like a good portrayal. I was expecting it to be brutal. Like I said, I have heard a little bit about what went down and stuff like that, and so I was expecting it to be brutal, but I wasn't really expecting them to show it all. Like, they didn't hold anything back. It was just all there on the screen, explicit, which had a impact that, yeah, just telling doesn't have that impact, you know. Showing, it's that tell versus show. It's brutal, it's different, it has a really, it really hits you differently. This guy comes in looking for this slave who used to work for these three brothers. He does not know what they look like, so he needs this guy to identify them. He's a bounty hunter to collect the bounty. Along the way, finds out about Brumhilde, and right away he just connects with this dude because he's German. Brumhilde is German name, and the name is actually very famous in Germany because it's based on a legend. So right there they hit it off, and the guy comes across, I mean, from the very first scene that you see him, well, at least I saw him, he comes across as sort of trustworthy and sort of a good guy. And he's not exactly a good guy. I mean, he's killing people, although he is killing bad people. But the environment they're in and the time that period they're in, for that time period, he's a very good guy, a very, I would say, progressive guy, right? With his thoughts and understanding of, well, people. He doesn't degrade people simply because they're different color. And from there, they develop this relationship that is, well, that has never been seen before in those times in the South. And everyone is then looking at this guy when he comes out, you know, chooses a new costume, an old blue on the horse. No one's ever seen a black man on a horse before in those kinds of clothes. That girl, she's talking to him. He's like, you mean to tell me that you want to dress like this? I was like, she thinks this was a punishment. But he looked dapper though, he looked good. But yeah, right from the get-go, I mean, they just they said it so well, because like I said, right from the start, you know, Schultz is a good guy, and one of the reasons that is, or not a good guy, but different than the norm or the tradition, and one of the reasons I think is, the reason why, at least why I thought that was because he spoke differently. The way he was speaking, like I think I even mentioned it during the movie, he was very eloquent. The way he was speaking, he could express himself in a way that the people around him couldn't. And, well, not only couldn't they couldn't understand him. They could not comprehend what he was saying. We saw that then throughout the movie, right? Come again, what does he mean? Right? Panache. Those people, I forgot their names. There were these few people, the guys that had the dogs, you know, with the Mandingo dude who was trying to get, he was in a tree. I didn't even know what they were saying. I mean, it's a good thing they had subtitles, or I wouldn't have known what the hell they were talking about at all. So, like, you know, right there with just some simple just delivery and speech, that the movie was able to separate this guy from the rest. And it's just brilliant, you know. Sticking to that point, I mean, some of the slaves could speak better, and also they knew more. I mean, Brumhilde, for instance, she knew German. The candy dude insisted or persisted on being called Monsieur, but he didn't even know English probably, let alone French or German. You know what I mean? Also, I think that was pretty cool touch there, was that Candy, his name was Candy, and Schultz is a dentist. And, you know, and Candy has pretty bad dental hygiene as well. And they're eating cake, and he says, no, I don't want to eat the cake. It's the sugar and candy. And so just naturally, you know, right there, those are two people that shouldn't get along. Dentist and Candy should not get along, and they did not. And man, they really, I mean, that was, the Schultz's character was a really good character, because I mean, right there, when they make that deal, and all they have to do is shake the hand. Everything's been exchanged, the papers, the money, everything's done. Shake the hand. But to him, it was shaking the hand of the devil, and he would not do that. He gave up his life, not for himself, but for someone else, and for his principles as well, which was, I'm not going to shake this scumbag's, lowlife's hand. And by the way, that guy, Candy, Very well done to the actor. I believe that is Leonardo DiCaprio. I've heard of him. I know people like him a lot. I have not really. Have I seen him in anything else? I don't believe I have. I think this is the first time I'm seeing him in an actual movie. But I've seen him on like a talk show and stuff like that. And I've also seen the meme, you know, like he's this great actor and he's never won an Oscar or something. There's like a meme there. Yeah. I get most of my news from memes, as you can tell. So, but regardless, point is he did a really good job. I mean, he really made you hate him. That speech that he's giving where he bangs his head, blood's coming out, and then, yeah, I mean, that scene, then before the skull scene as well, I mean, it's just, they just, the way they justify whatever fucked up shit they do, it's just the lengths that people will go to justify their bullshit. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, it's just, it's insane, man. And then sticking to that point, I mean, playing along, right? That's what the whole point of, sort of the main plot point of this movie was, to play the character, do not break your character. And so you can see that with Schultz and Django, and that's very easy to see. They very explicitly say it, and the two main characters are playing their role, and so it's easy to pick those two up. But at the same time, if you look at some of the side characters, the Mandingo fighters, for instance, what are they doing? They're killing each other. Why are they doing that? Why are they okay with doing that? I mean, some of them aren't. That one guy tried to escape and we saw what happened to him. So that's why they're doing that. I mean, you say no or you try to run away, well, that's what's going to happen to you, right? So you do what you can to survive. And can you blame them, really? I mean, who would want to be ripped apart by dogs or killed by another man? I mean, those are your two options there. Two options. I liked how he did that. I have a couple of German friends, they do like this. They do three like this. I hate it. Like, I can't even look at this. I can't even put these all the way down. Do it like this. This is better. I have an African friend who does it like this. Now, this is pretty good too, because you can actually do this. This is just... like, how the hell do you do this, man? It's hurting my hand, literally. But yeah, anyways, Germans do that, and he did that, and that was kind of cool. But anyways, you have two options there. Like I said, one is to get ripped apart by dogs or get ripped by the fighter. I don't know which one's worse. So they're playing along and they're doing what they can to survive and gain a little bit of freedom, whatever freedom they can or are allowed to have. And that's a pretty strong message right there. And I thought Stevens was doing that as well. Stevens, I don't know, I don't give a shit. But the thing is, he went above and beyond. He went too far. I mean, he did not have to tell him about this at all. He saw this and he's very smart, and I get you. You're very clever, you're cunning. Oh, you did not need to do that. You could have just let this go. You could have united a family. And it cost you nothing. It cost you absolutely nothing if they had just walked away from there. So yeah, that one's just a straight up asshole, just straight up villain, and he got what he deserved. But for the most part, people are doing what they can in the little ways that they can achieve some sort of choice or freedom. And it was good to see that. Like I said, there was some good imagery in there as well. We saw a couple of shots with red on white, and you know, that's pretty self-explanatory. Stirring up the pot. They are disturbing the status quo. They are standing up, and it's pretty good, man. Now that I think about it, I mean, Stevens did talk back to his master. I guess he was still his master, and he did sort of argue with him at points as well, and he was the only one who was able to do that. And not only that, I mean, there's this one scene, the scene where they made the mistake, by the way, as well, where they wrote $68 on the check, and then in the next scene it's $65. Maybe it's a different check, but he's the one, right? Steven is the one writing the checks and signing the checks, and he's the one issuing the checks, so he's got that much power. I guess he feels loyal, but I don't know, man. It was just a fucked up situation, and I think Django did well. He dealt with it well in the end. Overall, I like this movie. It was a strong movie to start things off with. Like I said, I was expecting brutality, very much so, but to actually like see it, yeah, it just took it to a whole nother level. And there's a lot to learn. And I for one am so glad we've moved on from that. But yeah, slavery, it's brutal wherever you go, not just America or the West or East. I mean, where I come from, slavery did exist there as well, although it was never really racially motivated, though. It was never about you know, black, white, or brown, or whatever. It was just, you don't have money, I have money. Okay, I'm gonna buy you. That was slavery where I come from. Whereas this is more racially motivated, which is, it's not like the other one is okay, but this just even more fucked up than an already fucked up thing, do you know what I mean? So it's a really good movie to watch, and like I said, it had good messages, good themes, good history as well. I don't know if this is a real story or not, but I'm fairly certain, whether this specific story or names or whatever they used aren't real, fairly sure that someone went through this for sure. Like, it's the way I hear it, it was people could just do whatever they wanted. So, you know, Get Out, is that a comedy? Get Out, I'm not sure, I'll have to look that one up. But Get Out is one you guys recommended as well. 12 Years a Slave. There's so many, and I'm gonna go through them, but yeah, I'm gonna mix it up. I think I'm gonna go with The Color Purple next, and then Coming to America, and then maybe Black Klansman, so that way we'll have like a mix of genres, you know, a couple of serious movies and then a couple of comedies as well. And like I said, we'll watch many more of these films, and not just in February, throughout the year. So do suggest away if there are more that you would like me to see. There are plenty more on the list, by the way. I've got like 20 movies here. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I normally, by the way, if you're new to the channel, I normally talk a lot. I didn't for a couple of reasons. One, like I said, the movie was quite brutal. I was not really expecting that. I was just expecting to hear these things, not see them. And to see them, I mean, really, like I said, it has a different kind of an impact. But also, I'm kind of a silly, goofy kind of guy. I make jokes most of the times, and I didn't want to do that here. You know what I mean? Yeah, if we see like some of the comedies, then you'll hear me talk way more and make stupid, silly, ignorant jokes like I do in my normal movies, videos. But yeah, that's the plan. And if you're into that sort of thing, subscribe. If you want to see something else, I'm really into the fantasy genre, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that. All that's on the channel, by the way, already. I'm doing some TV shows as well. Breaking Bad, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm going to be starting some new shows as well. I've done The Witcher as well. So the Caribbean is currently going on as well. And Spider-Man, MCU, a lot of stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a nice